Welcome back to Rustic Rimfire 22. I never really did get a chance to go over my rest and what I got going on here since I switched over to since I started using my Bald Eagle rest again. Basically what I did was I just took the center section out. It still moves and drives left, right, you know, up, down, does everything that it's supposed to do normally. But I took the bag out and put this piece of aluminum here with a mount on it. So basically, the rifle will move, slide. I got felt right here so that it slides nice and easy. You know, I like to free recoil my rifle. I don't per se clamp it or whatever to the Arca rail on this. I do clamp the Arca rail when I'm using my bipod, obviously, but the bipod still moves with the recoil a little bit, not as much. That's kind of why I did this the way I did it. But I mean, it moves around, it slides. You know, you can go front to back. It does everything just as normal as it normally would. Just if I want to drive from back here, if I want to lift the rifle, it'll pivot here. If I go down, it pivots. If I want to go left or right, it'll pivot. It works good, you know. Does it make it more accurate? I don't know. I don't think so. I mean, it ain't no different than really, I guess, having it on a bipod. It's a rest. If it's level, it's level. But yeah, let me get you on the scope cam here and we'll get on target. All right, guys, got you on the target there. And got 5 loaded up in the chamber, in the mag. Where are we at? We're going to be shooting the first line there, number 4. All right. Let's go over to number 5. All right, we'll do 5 more on square 10 there. All right. Let's go let's do some pistol match and see what happens here. We'll go over to number 16. Well, there. Showed that. It ain't terrible. It ain't great. It ain't bad. Especially for the windy as it is. Alright. Get 10 more here. Make sure I count this right this time, maybe, hopefully. I have an issue with that some days. Just not getting this stuff right, you know. Right next to number 1 on the line there is a fly height just to the left of where it says SK. That one. Got another one. Well, this is more fun. That's what the challenge needs to be. Put a little jelly or something like that on a target down there and see who can hit the most real flies instead of ones just on paper. That's the challenge. Uh, gotta use, can't use strawberry jelly though. That's gonna have to be a rule. No strawberry jelly, just, anything else. Especially some of that nasty apricot stuff. I'm sure that'll get some comments. All right, number 18. All right, so that's the SK. Let's see what does some tack. We'll do the first 5, and if it looks like we should continue, I will. If not, then it looks like it might come around. We'll go ahead and load another 5 or 10 in there and see what happens. My wife's B14 absolutely adores TAC 22. So I try not to use it too much for anything other than to let her shoot it. Keeps me out of trouble. Sorry guys, we're on number 9 there. Second row down, 4th one over. It might not look all that impressive yet, but I'm telling you right now, if you've seen some of the other stuff that's come out down through here, yep. That is, that's crazy. I could almost shoot a target with that. Huh. That's, I don't even know what to say about that, guys. All right, let's grab 5 more. Actually, let's just do 10. Let's just put 10 rounds in it. I'm gonna bring my aim point down just a little bit. So I was aiming right at that center pin. So we'll come down, see if we can get them a little bit closer to the middle. All right, let's go down just a little bit. Well, that's 10 rounds right there. Other than a few outliers, even with that, it's still better. I mean, I don't know if it's just this box, or I don't even know if this box is all the same lot of them. It might have been mixed. I don't know. Like I said, these are all just little of this, little of that, whatever I had sitting on the shelf from last year or whatever. But all right, let's try some CCI. Get a few of these loaded up. Boy, these things are dry compared to the SK stuff and Normatec. Like no oil, no lube. Let's see. Where am I at? Oh, okay. 15, that's where it's at. CCI, standard velocity. 15, 20, and 19. All right. Here we go, the first 5. That's 5 there. Get 5 more here. All right. Go down to number 20 there. All right, number 19. Oh, I think that's it. Yep. All right, well, let me go grab all those down, bring them up here. We'll get them measured up and see what we did with those. All right, guys, got the target. Let's see how we did here. Got the SK Standard Plus 811 Machine 2. This was our first 5. These ones didn't do bad, but again, we had that flyer there, so 0.660. And we were at 571 over here. And like I said, guys, I just went as close as I could, center to center. I'm not using this for anything in particular other than I was just running rounds through the barrel. I'm not real concerned with all these numbers as far as, you know, whether I'm going to be using these lot numbers for anything, you know. I ain't holding it against the rifle or anything like that. So we're just, this is basically some, whatever I had left over of each of these up in the cabinet. So, but anyway, 10 shots here, went 850. Then we switched over to the TAC-22. Now that, I know that's a half an inch, but I'm going to tell you something. With TAC-22, generally my rifle will be one here, maybe up here, maybe one over there. That's phenomenal to what I'm used to seeing, right? Even this 1.5 inch on this 10 shot with these few flyers. I mean, look at this right here, though. You know what I mean? That's, I don't even know what that is. Is that even attached anymore? I guess it is. But nevertheless, you know, it'd take up 4 of these squares generally, right? So then we got, so we got a 4.96 there, 1.5 there. Sorry, my focus is trying to focus on my hand. I've shut it off 2 or 3 times. I don't know why it keeps doing that, but 950 on that 5-shot group, which is again probably normal for TAC-22 out of this. Then we got a 0.692 with the CCI standard velocity right here. I didn't foul it for anything. I just kept next one and the next one. I wasn't worried about fouling it because I wasn't necessarily, you know, worried about trying to find a tight group, so to speak. Then we got a 1.050. It wasn't too bad though, really. I mean, other than these 2 outliers out here for standard velocity, that's not too shabby. Because that's a 1-inch circle, so we're definitely inside of that. If I didn't measure these, but then we had some old lot of SK pistol match. I tried 5 shots, 4.95, 4.43, and then 10 shots, 5.56. So that was pretty good, I thought. So anyway, like I said, guys, I appreciate y'all stopping in and watching, and you guys are having a good week out there. Be safe, and we'll see you next time.